Welcome to your Daily Writing Habit, episode number 683. If you are writing a book or thinking about it, or maybe you've started writing your book but you need some help getting it done, you are in the right place. Good morning, everyone. Happy Friday. I'm your host, Christine Whitmarsh. If you're looking for me online, look for Christine Inc., like that stuff we write with. Each day, I'm sharing with you the writing habits I've learned over my 19 years as a ghostwriter, book coach, and author. I have found that three things in particular have a huge impact on your success as an author, and they have the ability to turn someone who barely sees themselves as a writer into a published book author. Those three things are writing fundamentals, productivity, and mindset habits. Here's today's quote. Last but not least, avoid cliches like the plague. William Safire. That's pretty funny. And once again, good morning, everyone. Happy Friday. Hope your week turned out very well. And welcome to our Friday format for 2021, where I share a Friday fact with you every week, some sort of fact relevant to authors or books or writing, and then we discuss how it applies to your writing. So here's today's Friday fact, and I'm actually reading this from a very interesting infographic that has all sorts of really fascinating facts about reading and writing, and I'll post the link to the infographic in the show notes. And reading it exactly here, and I'm reading from a graphic here, so forgive me if it's a little halted here. Reading a picture. All right. Researchers in Spain did a study in how the brain reacted to several different types of words. They found that common figures of speech, such as a rough day, have become so familiar to our brains that they are interpreted as words, but no more. These cliches might have evoked a sensory response in the brain when they were first used, but since the reader has seen them so many times before, they no longer have the same effect. This is why good writing avoids cliches whenever possible in favor of new and creative ways to evoke the reader's senses. So that is pretty self-explanatory there, but really, if that's not the most compelling reason to avoid cliches in our writing, like really what is? Beyond simply boring your readers or making them roll their eyes, there's a chance here, based on what this science says, that your readers will actually be blind to cliches in your writing. So in many cases, they'll be yanked out of the otherwise awesome reading experience you've worked so hard to create for them. You put a cliche in, it's like you've erased that, and you might possibly lose their attention. So remember, if you're looking to continually spike your writing with originality and avoiding cliches, keep on reading. Keep expanding your literary language horizons. Keep feeding your creative brain. I find that to be like the number one, like cliche repellent, we'll call it that. Number one cliche repellent is to keep reading and keep feeding that language into your brain, because the more ways you have of describing things, the less you'll feel forced to fall back on cliches. And again, once again, look at the show notes for the infographic link, as well as always a link to my Inc. Authors group on Facebook. We have a great accountability challenge happening there, and really let us know what your writing goals are and how we can support you, Inc. Authors on Facebook. Thank you for joining me here on your Daily Writing Habit, where I am helping you write and finish writing an awesome book. Until tomorrow, happy writing.